Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. Here's our summary and review of Star Wars The Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 9, Bounty Lost. The episode opens up with the Bad Batch being chased by Crosshair. They make the jump to hyperspace to evade him and continue their search for Omega. Meanwhile, Omega is being held captive by Bane, who's been hired by the Kaminoans for her pure first-generation DNA. Lama Su plans to extract her DNA and destroy her. Omega tricks Todo into releasing her, and she is able to find her comlink and send a long-range transmission to the Bad Batch. Bane arrives on Bora Vio to make the exchange for Omega. Omega, however, escapes. She is pursued and recaptured by Bane. They are then confronted by Fennec Shand, who has just killed Ton Wei, indicating she is working for someone else. The two bounty hunters fight, and while they do, Omega escapes again. She is able to find an escape pod and fly off the platform. It quickly runs out of power, and Omega seems like she's doomed. Her craft stops mid-air, and she is rescued by the Bad Batch. Fennec Shand is revealed to be working for Nala Se, who wants to make sure Omega is safe. The episode closes with Hunter promising Omega she will never have to return to Kamino. Alright, so what we liked about the episode. I really like that we're finally getting some more plot development with the Kaminoans. So, in this episode, we learn that the reason why that they have sent Cad Bane after Omega is that she has first-generation DNA of Jango. Which is pretty crazy to think about, because that means she's the same, pretty much as Boba.
Yeah,
That's what
so
they
she's
say.
essentially Boba's sister.
Yeah.
But I have some questions about that. Did Jango want this first generation clone? What's going on there? Or is this something that the Kaminoans did on their own to keep his genetic material alive without him knowing? I don't know. There's something about this that doesn't add up, and I'm curious because it's kind of if Omega is supposed to have a significance, it's where is she after this?
Something tells me that Jango didn't know about her, and that the Kaminoans just made her for their own cloning purposes. But what I was kind of wondering is for most of the clones they speed up the aging. Do you think that they slowed down the aging at all with Omega? Is Boba the same age as her in this? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I don't know if you can slow down the aging, but yeah, I think she's probably, if I had to guess, she's probably around the same age as Boba is, because this is just after the Clone Wars, and Boba would seem like he'd be around the same age. It's just wild that she has blonde hair.
It's also wild that she's a girl, because she's a clone, right? So you would think she'd be literally the exact same.
Yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, maybe we'll find out more. That's something that I'm interested about. I hope we get to find out more about that, and it adds to the plot for sure.
I'm sure we will.
I also I don't know, is it just me or I was kind of a bit sad when Ton Wei died.
Were you? I don't know. I wasn't really I didn't really have any personal ties to her. She wanted to take Omega and have her destroyed, so therefore I'm yeah, good job, Fennec, way to kill her.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of felt sad. It was it was an off-screen death, and it's not that we she's a huge character, but I mean, in Attack of the Clones we see her quite a bit. She's the one who greets Obi-Wan, and I don't know. She seems like a gentle, nice Kaminoan. So I don't know, but I mean, she's probably just following what Lama Su wants, right?
I mean, who's really the gentle, nice Kaminoan is Nala Se. She wants Omega to still be alive, which tells me she's a lot nicer than Ton Wei, who wants to take her away and have her destroyed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess but also maybe she didn't know that because he says it to Nala Se, and I don't know if Ton Wei is even there.
Though, bless Nala Se's heart, she sends Fennec Shand to save Omega,
Yeah, I kind of wonder, so she must have been doing that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Fennec was always there to try and help her, but it's just, interesting because I feel if she was trying to help her, and she was trying to help, Clone Force 99 and all this, you think that maybe she could just outright say, hey, like, I'm wanting to protect her, this is what's going on. So there's got to be some more to it. Like, why is she trying to take Omega away from the clones, in order to keep her safe? Like, why send a bounty hunter after her, when they're already with Clone Force 99?
I feel like maybe she sent the bounty hunter after her, though, just to, like, get to her before Cad Bane did. Because, like, obviously Cad Bane was successful in taking her away from the Bad Batch, so...
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm excited. I wonder if Boba Fett will make a cameo as well in this.
That'd be pretty dope.
Like, I'd
be into it.
It's just like something adds up too much that Boba Fett and Fennec Shand are now like a crew in Mando season 2. So it's like, who knows? Maybe they had ties from before.
Maybe that's why he found her on Tatooine. Or he was just looking for his armor and found her instead.
Yeah. I also really enjoyed seeing the weird clone tanks. Like, we got to see the cloning facility on
Boravio.
Yeah, Boravio, and it kind of like when we first arrived, I was like, Cloud City. Like, that's just
totally
kinda,
looked like that.
That's just kind of how the structures looked. I thought it was really cool. I honestly thought the cloning tanks would be like something more like, Snoke or Palpatine.
Yeah.
Like, I thought there's going to be more of that, but I guess it's just more of an abandoned facility. And you can tell they're aliens. They're not...
Snow clones.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the facility to me kind of just looked like Camino, but in the air.
It's like Air Camino.
Yeah, literally. So.
Yeah, that's true. It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Floating Camino. Yeah, but I enjoyed that either way.
Yeah, it was cool to see. I thought, I don't know, when she opened the tank, I was like, is the snow clone gonna fall on Fennec Shand right now? But that was just an alien, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I mean, I thought that in the trailer, like when I saw a glimpse of it in the trailer, I was like, oh, snow clones.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's still, I still enjoyed seeing the Camino facility.
Yeah.
So.
I also just thoroughly enjoyed the fight between Cad Bane and Fennec Shand.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, like, epic. Like, Cad Bane is so cool, and how he has, like, the cool Western music whenever he comes on, and he's got, like, his, like, jetpack boots and stuff. Like, he's so cool.
He's super Western, yeah. I really enjoy his like, I don't know, I don't even think I can do his voice. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
totally.
I mean? Like, it's so cool. And then even Fennec Shand's theme is really menacing, that or whatever it is. But yeah, they're both cool, and Fennec Shand, even though she's he's like, oh, you're new here, she can still hold her own against Cad Bane. I think actually she outdoes him, to be honest. So
I think in a duel he would probably win, but she has a few other tricks up her sleeve, so that definitely worked in her favor this time.
Yeah, you can see why she was notorious. Like when they mentioned her in The Mandalorian, you're like, okay, how did she get that? She like went one-on-one with Cad Bane and held her own. So.
Especially at like the beginning of her bounty hunting career.
Yeah, so she probably only gets better from here on out.
So in terms of a rating, I'm gonna give this episode a 7.5. I really enjoyed the fight between Cad Bane and Fennec Shand. I thought that was pretty cool. And I really like that we're finally learning a little bit more about Omega. Like, she's just so mysterious, but, like, you kind of love her because she's so, like, innocent and cute. But, like, what's going on with Omega? And we finally get some, like, background on her. And then the reunion between Omega and Hunter and the rest of the Bad Batch at the end was pretty nice. It was very, like, I don't know, fatherly. It was cute. So, yeah, 7.5.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm also going to go with that, 7.5 out of 10, just because, it was really cool to find information that Omega's a first-gen Jango clone. I know there's some theories that we had Snoke, not Snoke, but Palpatine. So, yeah, that's interesting there. And it was really cool, like you said, to see the fight between Fennec and Cad Bane and how she held her own against him. And I really enjoyed actually seeing that abandoned cloning facility. I'm thoroughly enjoying how the Bad Batch is kind of just picking out these little things and like showing us how things are changing from, the Clone Wars to after Order 66 happens and the Empire is being put in place. We get more and more insight each episode, and even if it's a small little bit, I thoroughly enjoy it. So, 7.5.
And there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. What did you think of this episode of The Bad Batch? Let us know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. We hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.
You are not a Jedi yet.